Bridget Bartlett here. So today I'm going to show you how to create a story brand in minutes using our AI coach. Okay. So if you are a member of our program and you're on the Plus or Pro plan, you already have access to our AI coach. You'll see it here in the dashboard. You'll see here, if you're unfamiliar with what a brand story, in all these years of coaching, the main questions that I ask people when they first start talking to me about an offer and why they're not getting leads, why they're not making sales, I always ask them, who's your customer? What's your offer? Right? What are their pain points? What is the solution that you offer that is the solution to their pain points? Right? So if you are selling kitty litter, then obviously your customer, they would be cat owners. And what would be all of the problems that someone who owns a cat would have regarding their kitty litter, right? Because whatever those pain points are, you want to position your solution as the solution to their problem. Okay. What are your call to action? So, these are all questions that it's really a struggle for business owners to kind of narrow down. And that's actually why there are complete agencies. And I just did a quick Google search here of different, I just Googled story brand, right? Because I wanted to know, what are other people doing for their story brand? And we see this agency here, and I just want to draw your attention to the positioning. Okay. They're saying become a story brand guide, meaning that they're going to train you to be a story brand coach, and then book a private workshop, which is probably a demo video to show how you can build your own story brand. Now, using this AI software, like we do in our agency, is a great tool that you can give people, and they will pay thousands upon thousands of dollars. I know successful uh, business owners who have paid over $25,000 for a story brand to be built for them by a coach. Okay, so this is crazy amounts of value. Now, here's another example. Clarify your message by creating a brand script. Now, if you have this tool, this is also something that you can do for your clients. You can provide this as a service to your clients and then print out the whole story brand. And I'm going to show you, this literally takes just a few minutes. Okay. You don't even need a big, elaborate, like, form that they fill out or anything. It's like so super simple. Here's another example. This is actually a blog post, and I thought it goes really good into explanation of, like, what is a story brand framework, right? The character, the problem, and meets a guide, which is your business, right? Who gives them a plan? That's your solution, and calls them to action to start buying, the buying process, right? That ends in success and helps them avoid failure. So what would happen if they don't buy, right? These are all things that we want to address when we are creating the offer. Okay. So anyway, it's a great article. It's by Gravity. If you want to check it out, gravityglobal.com is the website. But if you just Google story brand, you'll find the framework and all of this. And you can just manually create this. You can go through here and study story brand. There's tons and tons of books on how to create a story brand and then figure it out yourself. Okay. Obviously, that is a problem because who has the time for all of that? And that is why, when we're in business, we're trying to crush it with sales, right? Doing this is going to help us with sales, but we just usually don't have the time or the money to invest in this until we've already gone through all the pain and struggles of getting to the point where we can invest in this. Okay. So, this is a super great brand new release in our AI coach that is actually going to help you create a brand profile. Okay. Now, you'll see in here that we're going to discuss these main topics here: the value proposition and tagline, brand identity, and pillars. All right. Now, I've already gone through this for my own brand because sometimes it does take a little bit, a couple seconds for the AI to spit out the output. But I'm actually going to go through this with you, and then we're going to do a blank one together. And I'm going to just show you how easy that is to bring out. Okay. So, obviously, we can pick our language. What's the name of your brand? What's the target of your audience? The tone of voice. Now, if I was doing this for a client, I would just create a simple form that would ask them these things. And then I would just literally copy and paste into the tool. And then I could generate their report. Okay. Of course, if I'm doing this for myself, what's really awesome is once you create this story or this brand profile, now you can use it in all of the other tools, right? You can use it for the $100 million offers by Alex Ramosi. You can analyze it that way, competitor analysis, lead magnets. You can create ad copies, sales headlines, copies for your landing pages, nurture sequences for emails and text messages, and all of the things, right? It's basically a super cool way of just getting that brand on point. And then, especially if you're like hiring a VA or something like that, someone to help you, you know that all of the content that's being generated is on point with your brand. Okay. And if you're not a branding expert, that's even more helpful just for your own business. Okay. So I promise you, I'm going to tell you at the end of this training how you can white label this and resell it yourself. Of course, you can get access to this as a member of our program. But of course, if you're an agency owner, you probably want to white label this yourself. Okay. So we're going to choose who's the target audience. All right. Now, most people know who your target audience is. And for my example, this is software resellers and marketers. That is my target audience for my business. And this is my real life brand report that it generated for me. Okay. So, what does your brand do for your audience? Generate passive reoccurring income as a software reseller. What is the biggest thing your brand stands against? Spending too much time and money providing services for clients. And keep in mind, you guys, if you just have no idea what to put, because you might be looking at this like, I don't know, you can look down here and it does give you examples. Like we provide a premium monthly green tea subscription delivery service. And then what would be like the standing against your brand, drinking inauthentic green tea available in grocery stores, which aren't pure or of the highest grade. Okay, so it does give you examples if you're just completely stuck. Something else, if you are creating this for a client, I would even take this and kind of give this in the form. You can make it a placeholder or text underneath the field to give them this example as well. So you guys are literally, you want to take this form and you just want to duplicate that. If you're doing this for clients, they fill out the form, you generate this, you can send it to them. You can charge thousands of dollars for this, you guys. This is crazy. Okay. Um, what is one thing you do best that your competitors don't do? Okay, so let's expand this a little bit. My Vision Agency helps you become a software reseller in minutes with our done-for-you system, white label software. You can resell as your own, daily coaching, and so much more. What is the action you'd like your audience to take when they come to your website? Become a member of our software reseller coaching program. And then here, after you've input that there, you can actually regenerate your story. Okay, I never actually generate. So let's regenerate this story together. And from that data, it's going to pull in the brand story, right? So who your customer is, what their pain points are. Um, Sorry, I didn't realize that I didn't finish this, but this actually works out great, so we can do this together. I do love how they put on here, while the AI is doing its thing, did you know that consumers who are retargeted via display ads are 70% more likely to convert? That's really smart. Okay, so the brand story here, character, customer avatar. Okay, so meet our hero. Now, this is answering the question that everybody wants to know: who's my customer? What are they? What does that even mean? How does this even help you? Okay, but if you know your customer, you're able to cater all of your content and your offer to this customer. So here is what it says about my business. So meet our hero, a savvy software reseller and marketer. They're tired of the grind, spending countless hours and tons of money providing services for clients. They dream of a life where they can earn a steady income without the constant hustle. They want to feel secure in their financial future and be seen as a smart, successful business person by their peers. Isn't that so true, though? I think everybody in our program, everyone who is a software reseller and marketer and things like that, isn't that really what we're trying to accomplish? So if you keep that in mind when you're creating, not just your main offer, but when you're trying to think of how you can add value to your customers, listen to them and keep in mind what are their goals and how can you provide those solutions. Okay. So, what are the pain points? Okay. This takes all the guesswork. We don't have to think about what are the pain points? I mean, even if this is you as a person, you're still going to struggle to come up with your own pain points, right? So, what are their pain points? Externally, they're struggling with the time and financial drain of their current business model. Internally, they're wasting or wrestling with feeling of frustration and burnout. They believe that there should be a better way to run their business that doesn't involve trading their time for money. And I promise you, when I had my local business and I was trying to figure out, we started getting quote requests and all this, and I'm trying to figure out there has to be a better way because I'm working full time. And this is most business owners, right? So if you read this and you really think about your own experience, you probably resonate with this a lot. And so sometimes when you've been in business for years, you kind of forget what are the pain points of the people that I'm helping because you no longer have those pain points. You have different ones, right? So the guide is our brand. So here are the pain points. Here is us coming in. I guess this should be called the hero, right? So enter my vision agency. Here's the problems. Enter my vision agency, your new best friend in the software reselling world. We understand your struggle because we've been there too. We have the knowledge and experience to help you transition from a service based model to reoccurring income model. Trust us, we've got your back. Okay. That is super, super cool. And that is so, so true. Right. And I don't know how smart this is, but I have been there. And that's why I actually created this whole program. All right. So, what's the plan? So, here's how we'll do it together. Step one, join our software reseller coaching program. Step two, learn the ins and outs of generating passive income. Step three, implement what you've learned and watch your business transform. Okay, so that is the plan. So now, if I'm thinking about, okay, this is my customer, this is their pain points, this is us and our solution. Now, here is the plan. Now, what I want to do is I want to cater all of my onboarding and my customer experience based on this plan. This is going to give me the strategy, right? So if I'm building up my onboarding, I want to say, okay, they need to learn the ins and outs of generating passive reoccurring income. How can I teach them that? What's the best way to teach them that? Is that a course? Is it a, group coaching? Is it a community? Is it, whatever? Is it all of the above? You want to think about that and build that into your system. Okay. And then of course, step three, implement what you've learned and watch your business transform. So you definitely want to maybe build some accountability steps in there or some implementation steps that are going to tell them, okay, you've learned all this now. Now, here's how you're going to get leads. How are they going to get leads? Have a plan for them to get leads once they have learned and built their system, right? And that's what we do in our program as well. We have the whole system built. We have lead gen tools. We have AI software that makes it all easy, like this, or the AI white label manager. All of those things are part of this process. Okay. So it's very smart that it knew that, or that I knew that, whichever one is smarter. I don't know. So the call to action is join now. So the success with the brand. Okay, so let's read through this. What does that even mean, right? You may not even know what that means. Well, over 70% of small businesses struggle with cash flow issues. With My Vision Agency's coaching program, you'll not only solve this problem, but also create a steady stream of passive income that will give you financial security and peace of mind. That is so true, right? Because as agency owners, what we often do is we really just kind of get a job, right? We're still trading time for money because we have to build websites or we're outsourcing to a team who's building websites or whatever it is. But when you have SaaS software, that's why it's such a great system because you don't have to trade time for money. You can sign people up all day long. And if your system is automated, you literally have nothing to do. You could sign up 1 million people tonight and your workflow and your time is not going to be changed, right? So failure without the brand. So, what happens if you don't join My Vision Agency? Because that's what, whatever our business is, we want to let them know what's going to happen if you don't join. Because I'm trying to relay to you how important this is, right? That's what the goal of our brand and our offer and all of that is for. So what happens if you don't join, right? So don't let your business run you ragged. Burnout is real and it's not pretty. If you don't make a change now, you risk losing your passion for your work and potentially your business. You deserve better. you know what? I love this tool so much, guys, because this is so true. I just got back from vacation. It was the first vacation I've taken in 5 years. I'm not kidding, 5 years. This is so, so true. And when you do start to get burnt out, it does, kind of kill your passion for what you're doing. And then I can tell you coming back, I'm like ready to go. I'm super excited about everything. So, this is so, so true. And if you don't figure out ways, just like I struggled for a long time, if you don't figure out ways that you are going to eliminate the burnout and, start taking action, man, it's such a struggle, right? Okay, so now we get to this part here. All right, regenerate propositions and taglines. Okay, so if I wanted to do both of them, I could just click here. If I wanted to do one or the other, I'm just going to do both of them here. So now it's going to think, and we'll read our little cool tip here. Did you know that adding a call to action at the end of your Facebook post can increase engagement by 285%? That is awesome. And that I can totally see that being true because a lot of people will create Facebook posts and never even have a call to action. Right? So obviously, if you have a call to action, some people are going to use it, right? Okay, so the value proposition and tagline. So here is a list of value proposition and taglines that you can use to communicate your brand's unique selling points to your audience. Feel free to customize them to fit your brand's unique voice and tone. Okay, so let's see what it says here. Proposition number one: My Vision Agency transforms you into a software reseller swiftly with our done for you system, offering white label software for reselling, daily coaching, and more. Harness our AI tools to automate lead capture, nurturing, and close via multiple channels. Tagline: Get ready to be a software tycoon. We've done the heavy lifting for you. I love that. That's awesome. Okay, let's read value proposition number two. Transform from the service based to reoccurring income model effortlessly with My Vision Agency. Our done for you system, white label software, and daily coaching are designed to make you a successful software reseller. Leverage our AI tools for automated lead management. Tagline number two: Say goodbye to one time gigs. Hello to reoccurring riches with our reseller program. That is so, so good. You guys, let me know in the chat. Just let me know what you think of this because maybe I'm just like an AI geek or something. I mean, I know that I am, but I just see so much value in this, not just for me to save time, but for all of you, for all of us. This is just absolutely amazing. I wish I could take credit for developing this tool, but I did not. Okay. Um, so what is become a software reseller in no time using our done for you system, resell white label software as your own, get daily coaching, AI tools, seamless lead management across various channels. The tagline is software reselling made easy, your fast track to digital dominance. I love that. That is so good. Okay, so let's check out the identity pillars and colors. You guys, did you even know this gives you color suggestions? I love this so, so much. So let's read. Did you know that chatbots will power 85% of customer service by 2020? Okay, well, it's past 2020 right now, but I believe that that is probably true. I know I have a chatbot. I know most of us have chatbots on our website with High Level, or if you are using High Level through My Vision Agency, you have the ability to use the AI to train your chatbots and add it to your website. All you need to do is paste in the link to your website, and then it trains it similar to the AI coach. Okay, but when you're training your chatbot, obviously that's going to be trained through the chat. This is training through the tool to give you the content. Okay. So we have our brand identity pillars and colors. So choose three to reflect your brand identity. All right. So here's a list of brand identity pillars and colors that you can use to communicate your brand's unique selling points to your audience. Feel free to customize them to fit your brand's unique voice and tone. So we have like the pillar, right? Reliable. That's why they chose the green or the blue rather. Blue is a color of makes us think of reliability. So I love how they're kind of matching this pillar with the color rather than just Googling like what are coaching businesses, which is typically what I do. And then once you choose your color, you can make it primary, secondary, whatever you want to do. So trust, loyalty, depending. So this it's telling you what all of the colors are for. Now, This is really, really interesting because this is actually my color, and this is actually my color, and this is actually my color. So I don't know if it just pulled it in from my website or why it's so smart, but it did. So I'm glad that it added my brand colors as alternatives because I would feel really silly if it didn't, right? So it does give you some examples here, which I totally love. And then it tells you, why it chose those. Like blue, the color blue aligns with brand's identity of being reliable and dependable. It also resonates with the character's desire for a secure financial future and being seen as successful. Okay, so I absolutely love that. I won't bore you with reading through all of these, but I will say the color purple, wisdom, wealth, spiritual imagination, and sophistication. I think that resonates with me and my brand. I don't know what you guys think, but I think so. Okay. So, this is our entire brand report or profile that we have created. And that's really, I mean, I took a lot of time to explain to you guys, but you saw all we did was just fill this first part out here. Okay. That's all you have to do. And then you're going to click the regenerate button or regenerate story. And then it's going to do all this. You're going to get to here, you're going to generate that, you're going to get to here, generate that, and then your whole report is done. Okay. Now, what do you do with this, right? You're going to use these colors to create your logo and to create your brand, or these colors if you prefer. You're going to add that to your website and all of your content. That's going to be your brand colors, right? You're also going to use this tool and you're going to, create lead magnets and you're going to create ad copies and all of these things. It's going to store this. So it already knows all of these things. You don't have to like go and train each of these to do this for you. It's already stored in here. So when you go to like sales headline, for example, and you say, what is my product? It's going to be my vision agency. What's your target audience? It already knows. Pick a persona. It's pulling that in from my tool. So let's just say strategic Sam. What's the name and title you want them to buy from? It's already there because that's my business. This is already there. This is already there. What's the time frame you want to deliver? We can just say 30 days because that was there and I didn't take the time to read. And then we're going to do next. Did you know that 4 in 5 consumers use search engines to find local information? I did know that actually. Okay, so and now we have here are a few that you'll like, and then you have all of these examples. Okay, so let's just say I like this one. Revolutionize your agency's approach with AI. Now, keep in mind, you saw how fast I generated all these. I could generate more if I want to. Let's just go ahead and click next. Now we have the ones that we've chosen. If we chose multiple, they would all be here and we can just copy. Okay. So if I need a list of headlines or I need my VA to give me a list of headlines or they need to generate a list of headlines to, create the website, templates or websites we're working on or clients' websites or whatever, this makes it really simple to just go ahead and do that instead of me having to do this for them or whatever. They can just log in and, do this for the brand, right? Absolutely love, love, love this tool. Now, let me tell you how to actually get access to this tool. Okay. So if you are a member of our program, you can go to myvisionagency.com. You can join as a client or you can join as an affiliate. Okay. So the difference is if you sign up here as an affiliate, you're going to get a basic plan in our program, but it's going to be free to you if you use my affiliate link for high level. Now, that does not include our AI coach. Okay. So the way to get the AI coach is by joining as a client. And when you scroll down here, you'll see the video that I have about our AI coach, and you'll see that it is available on the Plus or the Pro plan. Okay. Now, if you decide that you are a high level agency owner and you want to resell this yourself and white label, which I recommend, honestly, because if you already have your high level agency, what you want to do is you want to use this to add value to your clients who are already in your high level account. Okay. So, what you can do, this is called Hey Levi. All right. This is the software. I branded it as Vision AI Coach. But you can sign up here. You can start at $79 a month. You'll see if you go to, if we scroll all the way down to the plans here, um, you can see the starter plan is $79 a month. So you might be thinking, Bridget, why do you tell people this? Why would they sign up for your program if they can get this, right? First of all, there's many, many ways of monetizing information, right? So I'm always transparent with you guys. I tell you exactly, this is our AI coach. And if you have an account through um, our program, then you have this available. Now, if you want to resell it, obviously you need more than an account and you want to brand it yourself, right? So you definitely, my job is to tell you the best solutions so that you can decide. So if you do want to white label it, or you just want to create a single account, you don't want to join our program, you can go to myvisionagency.com/Hey Levi. And you can use my affiliate link. I'll give you a bonus. It'll be awesome. But you can just get the starter plan for $79 a month. You can even do a free trial if you want to. And if you do want to resell it, what you want to do is go ahead and get the value plan or the growth plan. What's really cool is you can just add that, just like I did. You can just add a tab there, and then all of your clients will get access to the Hey Levi account. Okay. Now, of course, we have so many tools and so many resources. This is like just one of the things inside of our program. So it doesn't bother me to tell you the price, because I know that if you go and research every single thing that we offer, we're going to by far beat that price. So anyway, having said all of that, go to myvisionagency.com if you want to join our program. And if you want to sign up for Hey Levi, go to myvisionagency.com/Hey Levi. All of those links are in the description of this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye. For joining us for today's training. If you have any questions, you can join us for open office hours starting right now at bridgetbartlett.com. It's free and open to everyone, so I'll see you there.